You're pathetic, Rhino.
If you feel like you've missed parts of the Siege Rhino saga and you're a little confused what's going on, don't worry, I will post a video with all the pieces together and you can watch it if you want to. So we have a pretty sweet mono black control list. Vein Ripper is still the ultimate closer right now. This card is so good. We have plenty of ways to trigger it in this deck, lots of removal spells. Lots of ways to gain life as well because we're playing 3 arenas. We're going to be taking some damage from ourselves. Still very happy with Deadly Cover-Up and Outrageous Robbery. Just a perfect card for this style of deck. Check out these games. I think this deck plays really well. This hand is not good. But you know what? We're keeping it. I feel like we're going to just draw perfectly. There's going to be no more lands on the top of our deck. Everything's going to work out fine. Play our tap land. Okay. I kind of want my lands. I'm going to actually discard. Okay. I told you there's going to be a land on top of our deck. Now we can discard a swamp. Well, Outrageous Robbery is a pretty good card against the discard deck. Look at all this value they're getting. There's a Vein Ripper. I think I would be okay with a Robbery for 2. Or I could just Wretched Sorrow here. Alright, they convinced me. Now I can Robbery for 3. And play a Vein Ripper next turn. That's slightly frightening. Drain us 2. Ooh. Ooh. I actually like the Lily play here. I should have played their Foundry. That was a mistake. I just, like, rapidly played my Swamp. I want this to be more of a setup turn where I can Bitter Triumph if I need to. And then play a Vein Ripper on a clean board. I shouldn't even have played that Swamp. I should have held that Swamp for discard stuff for Liliana. Because I really don't want to discard either one of these cards. See, that small mistake, this ripple effect. There's another Bats. That is going to die, though. We had to pay... we had to pay more since it was on our turn. Oops. It's okay, though. Or it was on their turn, is what I mean. So we had to pay twice the amount. Vein Ripper's here, though. Please do not kill my Vein Ripper. No! That's the worst case for Vein Ripper there. I guess Virtue's gonna be pretty good here though, because I have the 7 mana. Don't make me discard Virtue, please. They have a Gix command, maybe? Oh, they're gonna craft, okay. What does this do, drain me every turn? Yeah. What's their last card? I guess that's a pretty good one. Kinda. What do we do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can afford to sack this, actually. That's a good one. They just drain us for 4. I mean, this Virtue, they top 2. Wow. This Virtue's going to be pretty good. How about we just play Vein Ripper instead? Oh man, I do not want to discard this card. I just can't. Not when I'm at 6 and I have Arena and they have this out. I'm just not going to do anything with Lily. Okay. It was good we didn't, because then we wouldn't have got any value from that. We have another Vein Ripper in our graveyard. What do they have? They have any creatures? They have the bats. I'm going to play Sorin so I can have some lifelink and we can hold up this removal spell. Hopefully we don't die. 4 is not a good number when they have that Rankle's Prank in their deck. I actually think we just win here, right? Because, yeah, we can just kill our own vampire. Just want to make sure I read reward correctly. It's only if opponent does it. Alright, Vein Ripper for the wins. Sand looks fine. Start off with a little Duress. See what opponent is up to. I'm surprised this is being played. What does this actually do? Put an imposter counter on each creature you control. Whenever a creature you control with an imposter counter dies, exile it. Return up to 1 target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Alright. So maybe some kind of like reanimator thing they're trying to do. We'll discard it. Why did they must have just drawn the Haunted Ridge. We'll play the field so we can go for the throat. The Skix command is going to be a problem if we don't find a Duress for it. They're just going to get these creatures back. Unless we could just fire off a deadly cover-up. But, I mean, that just exiles one of them. Could be worth it? I don't know. There's Sheoldred, which just dies to Bitter Triumph. I guess there's no reason to play it just yet. Ooh, well, Liliana's pretty good here, I think. I think I'm going to play Sheoldred, so they use the Bitter Triumph, and then I'll play my Liliana next turn. Alright, everybody's playing Vein Ripper now. Which is awesome. Vein Ripper is just a sick card. I assume they want to use this Gixaman if they didn't draw anything else. They have plenty of targets. There it is. Next turn, they're probably just going to play a Vein Ripper. I kind of want to lead them into this deadly cover-up, but I don't... I think probably I'm going to have to sack Liliana to this Vein Ripper. I guess I could play... I could play the Bats. And then use March on Vein Ripper and sack the Bat. Not a huge fan of that play either, though. I think we just start by discarding a card. I'm going to discard March. I think I'm just going to play my own Vein Ripper. And then if they just go Vein Ripper, I just minus an attack. I don't need to focus too hard on trying to get a good deadly cover-up off when I'm just... I can just have the biggest creature first and attack. Okay, let me play a deadly cover-up. What are they going to name? What did they take? Sheoldred? I only have one other Sheoldred. They discarded the Vein Ripper. Okay. Well, whatever they play, they have to they're gonna have to sack unless they can go 2 creatures, which they might be able to. 2 creatures. Another Lily is interesting. All right. I don't think I want to play Deadly Cover-Up. I think I just want to play 2 Lilies. Or play my other Lily, I should say. Seems good. Sure. Do I hold this back to block? Do they have enough? Do they have 7? They're 1 short. I want to block. I want to be able to protect Lily here. Alright, they drew a tap land. It's best case scenario. I still have a Demolition Field. We can just discard these lands. But now we don't have Demolition Field available for vents. Maybe I should have sacked. Yeah, Liliana will still survive, but I probably should have played that differently. I could have sacked Demolition Field, killed this, exile the Deadly Cover-Up from my hand, and still kill the Gix. Like, I don't think I'm going to need this Deadly Cover-Up at this point. Oh, they should have used that to discard, right? How does this read? You may discard a card. They should have discarded that. Alright, now we're just going to take over the game with Arena. It's over.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Plus you're at 9. You're about to go to 5. We draw another card. I don't even care if they kill Lily at this point. GG's. I'm happy with this hand. This looks good. Nice curve out. Plenty of lands. Chillager is so chill. So chill. But you're playing not a chill deck, it looks like. Your deck does not look chill. Alright, we hit an ossification. I guess we're playing like some kind of human deck. Most likely have some gleeful demolitions in there. Man, I don't want to have to use a Go for the Throat on an Inspector. I really don't. I don't think I do. Too early for an Arena? Maybe not. I'd like to find a sweeper. Okay, that's good. I really need to find a sweeper now. It's not a sweeper, not a sweeper. 2 lands. Well, okay. We will play our tap land and go for that throw at the Evangelist. I mean, if we just find one sweeper, we can probably win, right? I guess if we played our big bat, it's not the worst. A land. And a land. Alright, well, at least we have some lifelink. Hopefully they don't have an ossification. If they just have a removal spell, I guess we lose. We've drawn nothing but lands. They're going digging for that ossification. Okay. Oh no, what do you got? A smite. Need a sweeper, please. Not another arena. I guess this saves us a little bit here. Opponent has found some gas, that's for sure. Alright, so everything has haste, and this has battle cry. So I guess we die then. I don't think that's enough. GG's. I guess I'll keep this. Nah, for playing against dinosaurs, it's pretty slow. It's pretty slow. And I don't think this Duress is going to be that great. Okay, well, we'll get something. Their hand is actually pretty weak. Next turn they can play a Carnosaur though, right? Or the following turn, sorry. Everything is fine. Everything's gonna be just fine. A land. A Liliana, well that slows them down a little bit probably. It's very possible they just have a burn spell to kill Liliana, but it's fine. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot with this deadly cover-up. They do have the Carnosaur. I'm happy about that. You can discard that. I didn't think they would actually go for that play. Well, if they're not going to do anything, I'm going to play my bat. What? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I don't have a way of dealing with this. Thank you for the blocker. I guess it's just going to be a race. They braid my bat. All right. Hit me for 6. You don't have another dinosaur. But they get to discover 5 here. There's you another dinosaur. Might be worth just getting Lily back here. Oh, I'll take that Sorin probably. Oh, I take a Vein Ripper. Yeah, we take Vein Ripper. Oh, Vein Ripper into this deadly cover-up. We're going to get a ton of triggers. I mean, right now, 2, 4, 6, 8. They're just dead on board. They need something magical to get out to get out of this. You're gonna have to deal with Vein Ripper somehow. What'd you find? Okay. Little dinosaur. I guess you can kill Vein Ripper. Alright, well you found the answer, I guess. We're getting... I think we're probably going to have to use this deadly cover up here. Drawing 3 cards a turn. Or do I just hang on with Go for the Throat? Go for the Throat here. And I just win the following turn. And I get a blocker. I think that works for me. That is a big dinosaur, but is going to die. They didn't even want to see what they discovered. All right. Tight game. GG's.